here to do another video. So I think I'm gonna be on a roll now. Oh wow. Get more excited every day. Yeah. So I'm really probably not gonna do a reading, but I'm gonna do an opening with some information. This um, that is here is called the Two-Faced Witch. Funny, but it's a true story. Very true story. So I'm trying to remember what year this was. I'm thinking it was 2017. And I named it that because of a therapy session that me and my ex spouse went to. So a lot of therapists, they give you drawings or illustrations, and they'll tell you to study them. And once studying them, some I think they're called blots or something like that. Anyway, but a lot of the images will have different images in one picture, or like see what you can identify in the picture. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. So this one had two faces in it. So it's called the Two-Faced Witch. One therapy session that we went through was a picture given to us both by the therapist. We were to both look at the picture to see what was in the photo. Well, with one glance, I noticed it. There were two faces in the picture. He looked at the picture and saw one face, the beautiful Southern Belle face. Was that one that he had seen? There was also the face of the witch, an evil witch. At that time, the doctor explained that there were two faces and that I saw things others couldn't see. That spoke volumes to me. So easily swayed by beauty, money, worldly things. We had two different paths in our own lives. One path, my path, was to listen to God and my higher self. His path, his path was what he had chosen. It's been so long ago since I wrote it, years. I chose the path less traveled, not an easy one, but the one that would be for my eternity. I followed my God. And in that path, he said, I got you. He then covered me with his grace, wrapped me up as if I was swaddled a child. If I was a swaddled child, a warmness, a comforting, peaceful, serene place to be. A protection like no other, because I'm his child, a chosen one. Wow. This was 2016, 2017. I didn't even really truly understand what I know now to be a chosen one. And I see that I wrote this. And let me remind you, I haven't read it since I wrote it. I put these notebooks up and decided to pull them out for this cause that has now begun. The journey started years ago, but I never wanted to speak on it. It's time. A protection like no other, because I am his child, a chosen one, in parentheses, hyphenated. In that moment, I knew everything was okay. Not saying there wouldn't be challenges, but it wouldn't be as hard, because I am with you every waking second. I'll watch over you to protect you as you're sleeping. Nothing will infiltrate your spirit. You belong to me. I am the Father, your Father, Alpha and Omega. And when you remember who I am, I will carry you all the days of your life. Amen. That was my message. After this time here was when a whole lot of things crashed and burned. Yes. And I let it because it was supposed to happen. It was supposed to happen. I have been going through so many dreams that I would remember every single last one of them, and I would write them down as I had to go to the restroom, and I would go back to sleep and fall right back into my dream that I left off and go right back into it and would finish it. The dreams started getting deeper and deeper, to the point where they were starting to be kind of complicated. In my dreams, I was getting phone calls. In my dreams, I was seeing children, um, little girls, friends. There's one in here where some friends called me looking for another friend. So I'll continue on and read them as I go. And as I do that, I think not only will I be aware of some things that transpired in 2017, 2018, 2019. It was prominent before the end, but some things I just wasn't really filling out. But the awakening that I had was when I knew. And I started talking to others about their dreams. And they would say, "Oh, I don't remember my dreams. I don't dream every night. I don't ever remember my dreams." And the lady that would, I guess I could say, mentor me would tell me, "Your dreams are so prophetic, and you are supposed to help so many people here on this earth." And I would laugh and I would tell her, "Well, how is that? How am I supposed to help people?" I mean, I really didn't know. I knew I would talk to people and they would talk to me about things that I shouldn't have known, but I would already know. And a lot of times I would tell them what they were going to go through or what they were going through. And they never mentioned to me things that they were going through, but I knew it. And that's when she told me, "You're already doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're doing it already." And I laughed and I said, "Well, that's nothing." Because I guess it wasn't enough for me to be doing. That was something that I felt like I was supposed to be doing already. And I guess my task, I wanted more. I wanted more from God. I wanted Him to give me more challenges, more tasks, more this. And it became so overwhelming that I didn't know how to differentiate and separate certain things that I was going through. And then people start saying, "Oh, I was wigging out," or "I was strange," or "I was weird." And so I separated myself from other people because God told me I had to. As bad as it hurt, I had to separate from everyone that was around me totally so I could hear Him. And when I heard Him, oh, all those that say He don't speak and you don't hear God, you ain't never heard Him. Never. You wouldn't even know the voice. If you did, then I'll talk about that another time. It's deep. A lot of times, being going through an ascension, I've heard people online, they, "Oh, you're alone." Oh, you're so alone. You need to let the loneliness go. Nobody's alone. We're alone. Is okay. Let me reword that. I'm alone a lot, other than with my children or maybe my grandbabies, and I like it. I really don't like company like that. It keeps me from being comfortable. Hmm. Um, a lot of company I don't do. I don't. It's not intriguing to me to have a lot of people in my energy. Actually, it agitates me, to be honest. When you hear people say, "Oh, you're lonely, baby, you may be lonely, but I promise you, I'm not lonely. I don't have time to be lonely. I have children and a grandchild and others that are around me." Lonely is a very depressing word. And not only that, when you are okay with yourself, when you love you, and you're okay with the Father and the Spirit, you're never alone. And you know you're not alone. Just from what I wrote just now, I felt swaddled. I felt nested, okay, safe, in a safe place, in a safe arm, in a safe surrounding, peaceful, serene environment. Just light. It's undescribable. And if you've never been through it, you wouldn't understand. Energy is everything. Just like the lady told me, and I keep saying the lady because I don't really put her name out there like that. I think I've said it a couple of times, but energy is everything. It can feel really good, it can feel really heavy. The dark night of the soul. Lights out. When the lights out, are they out? When you close your eyes, are the lights out? Or is this just a void in space, in time? A blanket of the universe to shield us at a moment in time. Binding protection. It feels like rejection. Just as we wear shades to protect our eyes from the sunlight, we protect ourselves in the spirit. There's a dark void in the universe, a dark place or space in this life. We all have to go through it. We all have to go through it. Some people go through it and they just don't come out, they stay there. That was never a challenge for me. I went through, I guess, what they call a dark night of the soul, and I saw everything that I was supposed to see and that was intended for me to see that nobody told me about. I asked God to show it to me. Hmm. So, for all of those that try to speak on a story that you know nothing about because you never came to the source, part of the source, your source, my truth is my truth. It's what happened to me. I don't know what happened to you. I'm not here to judge you for what happened to you or talk about it, whether it's believable or unbelievable. But we've all heard and read stories about things like this. We have. It's just who was chosen to present it. I guess that's a good way for me to put it. So when we read the Bible, do we say those stories aren't true? Do we say they really didn't happen? Just because certain people were picked, handpicked, which is not of your own fault, handpicked and chosen by God Himself to serve certain missions in life, and we all have one. Some are just very divine stories, and they were placed in a book, which is what we call the Holy Book, the Bible. And all it does is take us back to the life that we live now. Different times, same stories, different people's names, and a different time frame. When I understood what I went through, the more I studied, the more I read on it, the more I talked with spiritualists and people that were of some rank, people that knew who I was. I didn't even know who I was. When I came to and went through the dark part of understanding what was done to me, who did it was accepting that part of it. But when we accept that the darkness isn't dark, is when we see the light. I never wanted to stay there from the things that I had to learn and understand. We all have faults. All of us have faults, our own faults. But we're not here to throw stones at one another behind them. We're here to learn from them and to learn from each other. They call it the dark night of the soul. That's when you see all the shadow things and dark things and things that the naked eye usually don't see. But automatically, when coming out of that, I still knew I was who I was. I couldn't change into something that I wasn't supposed to be. I just wanted to help others more. Even the ones that did things to me that I didn't like and didn't approve of. It took time to grow past some of it, but even then, I just had to ignore a lot of people still after that. It's just sickening. What is your light? Where is your light? Is your light found in the dark void? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's the place where you find yourself. Once you have come out, did you leave the darkness in the void? Or did you bring it back to the light? Are you doing things with malicious intent or harm to others? Let's be honest. People play these games to redirect the attention from themselves of what they've done. But what they fail to see is God sees all that we do. It's not up to you to run around and tell everybody what you've done. That's not the point. That's not. That is not to be discussed, in my opinion, amongst others to blast everything you did. That's between you and your Father. That's between you and God. As I stress constantly, when it's your time to line up, I can't go in line for you and you can't go in line for me. Nobody has to answer to my sins or your sins other than yourself. So why would anybody be online feeling a need to explain to God knows how many people what your situation was and what your story is and what you went through. Those that are supposed to know, I personally feel like they will find you. They will find you. At the end of the day, we are who we are. Fooling or trying to fool is the question. At this point in my life, I have nothing to prove to anyone other than myself. So, I've learned, and I'm still learning, to let people just be people. I'd have been called a hoe and celibate. Been called this, that, this, the third. Oh my Jesus. I'm not gonna go into that song and dance because some things we just don't have to go into, do we? All the stories of, oh, don't take it so personally. Nobody's talking to you. This is not directed towards you. Come on. Let's be real now. Come on now. The realness. Deep cellular healing. Deep cellular healing just came out. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Done that. I'm good. I'm good. I just pray that others are okay. I'm okay with me. I love me. I love who God created me to be. I really do. I thank Him all day, every day. You're not alone. Nope, I'm not. I'm not alone. The few other little beings that's out there, well, it's more than a few. The ones that are out there. Here we go again with that. That card popped out again. I'm sorry. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. What? My little laugh, I have to laugh at myself sometimes. It's so goofy. Got it again. Karmic relationships. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict, deep cellular healing. Karmic relationships need to be cut off. Out of there. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. I love it. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And we have two. We have the empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours, fell under, I'm sorry. And the cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Fell under, forge, don't follow. Be the leader you wish you had. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I do. Bottom of the deck, baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And that's what I did. Yes. Sure did. Yeah. But as soon as I did that, I had, you're weird. You're crazy. Nobody's gonna listen to you ever. Yeah, like when I went to this restaurant. Oh my God. Killer. Literally. Oh, I didn't even mean for that to sound out like that, but it did. I went to this restaurant and they tried to poison me. Love. It's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion. Help me to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. Hmm. Stop trying to downplay other people like they don't love themselves. Stop pointing how you feel about yourself. Some people, I'm not saying everybody, how you feel about yourself and to others. Because everybody don't feel like that about themselves. You have some people that really love themselves. They're okay with what God created them to be. Regardless of what other people tried to do to them. Back to that. I'm gonna tell y'all about the time I went to the restaurant and they tried to poison me. Yes, they put something in my drink and thought I couldn't smell it. I don't even drink grapefruit. I asked for a watermelon margarita, and he brought me a grapefruit margarita with something in it smelled like gasoline, and you thought I was gonna drink that? But you slipped something in my food and my drink. That's another story. Yeah, I know. I know what you did. You tried to take me out. And the people that was in the restaurant, Lord, I'm have to put these cards down. Change. Don't scare yourself with the next 40 steps. All you need is that one next action you can say to love. Just show me the first step and change me into who can take it. Child of the cosmos. Love, change. They falling directly as they should. Okay, as I was saying about the restaurant. It went out of business now. I don't know if I can mention the name of the restaurant. It's no longer in business, but it shouldn't matter. It was called Las Fincas. Mm-hmm. So I got in the restaurant. Card flew out. Patience. Fell under I'm sorry. An empathic starseed. Absorbing what's not yours. If you've tried forever to shift the problem, there's probably some time to learn from embracing it. May I let this be for now? Help me relax and trust every need will be met. Often change soon follow. And we have the change card first. Change came before the patience. Often change soon follows. Change came before. That being said, maybe that's something I'm supposed to speak on. Ain't no telling how many other people this has happened to or poisoned. Yeah, it put me in despair, but it failed. It put me in despair for a minute. But let me tell you about wicked people and wickedness. While we was in the restaurant eating, I told the man I don't drink. Truth popped out because that's what I'm finna tell you. It's the truth. It's finna sound crazy to some people, but you look at me because it's some real shit. We go to a restaurant to eat around my birthday. A friend of mine took me. We weren't even supposed to go to that restaurant. How we ended up there, I don't know. But get in the restaurant, people talking loud. Yeah, it's Mo where that came from. It's Mo where that came from. I'm like, what is that about? She like, what is that about? But we ordering food and people over there turned up at a table. True. No, being enough. Sorry, being enough. Your innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go. Nothing to get. Nothing to change. No need to grow. More deserving. You, yes, you are love. Already. God don't make no mistakes. I am all that. I am love. Bet that. The way. Love. Striving. That being said, let me chill for a minute on my cards. I'll pick the energy back up. I was poisoned in a restaurant and food poison. Yeah, I was. I heard a young lady speak earlier about it, and I loved everything she said. How many years I've been holding this back that they poisoned me at that restaurant, and when I tried to go back to see what was up, they had closed it down. They put something in my food too. Then there was some people sitting there behind me in the restaurant after I tried to gag it all up. Yeah, they sitting behind, watching to see if I ate it. I got up, leave out the restaurant. Me and my friend, they followed us to the car out the parking lot too. Yeah, sure did. So, how I truly feel is I've been followed, phone tapped, threatened. As we speak, people listening on my conversation. They have been listening on my conversation for years. They thought I didn't know that either. You gotta wake up early in the morning. Baby, when I say early, early. Because usually when you wake up and be doing that early, God wakes me up. Yeah. Stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. And that's when kindred spirits finally come. There you go. Embrace yourself. Love you, baby. It fell on top of forge, don't follow. Be the leader you wish you had. Mm-hmm. I tried. Nobody's perfect, but I tried. I don't want nobody to have to go through what I went through, and I keep saying that. So all of those that have nothing positive to say, you don't like people just because you don't like them, don't know them, know nothing about them, nothing, nothing. Because I've learned, me being enough, the baby, look, these are perfect cards. Love, being enough, change, patience, and truth. You can't beat that. You can't beat it. Not with a bat. Better up. Yep. I used to question all the time, why would somebody want to do that to me? How can somebody hate someone so much or dislike someone so much that you would feel the need to poison them? I've been hearing people talk about it too in subliminal messages. It's no need to talk about something you're not sure of or don't know, other than if you did it. Because I'm not understanding how the stories relate so well. But I don't know any of these people that can relate. Some of the bits and pieces are okay with this. They got some of it, but some they just can't quite get it right. And that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. To help bring it all into concept. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nobody wanted me to talk. They want me to shut the hell up. They sure do. But I've been shut up for too long. Because see, if I shut up, a lot of things won't be known if I shut up. A lot of things that were trying to be carried out if I shut up. But see, I can't shut up. That's the problem. I've always been a very outspoken person. Always. Always. Why should I have to shut up behind something that's my story? Mine. My story. Everybody else speak on my story and everybody else's story and their stories and whoever. They do their readings and articulate stories. This is my story, mine's, my story. So I should be able to talk about that freely without the lies and misconception of the story, right? Because this is my truth. My truth. I've had patience. time for change because I am enough. Oh yeah, I'm definitely that, and I love myself. I do. Too bad others can't love them. I can't love you into wholeness. I can't. You gotta love yourself. You gotta be okay with yourself. It shows when people love themselves or not. It shows through your actions and the things you do and how you treat others. That's how you know when you love yourself. You won't be ugly to others. No way. No way. I do want to talk about this story with the food and the food poisoning. Why would somebody try to do that to me? I don't know. But I forgive you. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Yeah. They tried to affect my health. You affect my health. I want to be able to provide, take care of my kids. I want to be able to live for my kids. I want to be able to nurture my grandchild, I won't. You tried to take me out. And then they tried to act like they didn't even speak English. Yeah. Did I try to go and harm somebody or do witchcraft or voodoo on somebody because they decided to do something to me? No. I have a lot of ambition. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Please, regardless of what people have tried to do. Use me as a vessel, Lord. Use me to speak the truth. Enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. And if we have challenges in reverse, thank you. Relationships. Calling infinite possibilities refers that. It's going to take a strong one, buddy. I tell you, he's going to be woo. Lord bless him. Bless him. Bless me too. But I put all my trust in you. Yes, I do. And I thank you for allowing me to continue to be here, to speak upon what has been done to me in my body. Look what car is popping out today. Intention and body. They intentionally they intentionally, maliciously, intentionally tried to harm my body. They did. They did. But I know who did it. I know everybody involved. And I said on one video I wasn't sure who did it. Sometimes you just don't want to blast on people, and then another thing is like when you're really like, did they really do that? Did they really take out time out of their day to unalive me, as they say on YouTube now? Let's get it understood first of all, facts. There's no fear within me when it comes to saying what I need to say. No. My fear comes in when I say the wrong thing and God will be disappointed with me that I didn't take the patience to think about everything that I needed to say before just blabbering out of my mouth and lying. I hate lying. I hate a liar. I hate a liar. And I don't even like using the word hate, but I hate a liar and I hate a thief. Hate a liar. A liar will get you in a whole shitload of trouble. Yeah, liars deal with liars. Liars get people caught up in stuff they can't get out of, and liars get people in things that they know nothing that they were even in. Let's be honest. It's all you hear now online is all this. Oh, Richie Poo this and yeah, it's a whole lot of them out there doing just that. That was obvious when they put some in my food and in my drink. Oh, and then don't believe that? I got the witness to back that up. That was with proof, facts. So people go to extreme lengths to hurt other people. Thing about me is I don't even have enough time in my day. I just don't give a damn about trying to hurt and harm other people. The wrath that my father will bring upon people, baby, it ain't gonna be nothing. I can't do shit compared to what he gonna do. So I just take a seat. Like they say, take a seat. I take a seat. My patient, I got more of this. Now that I'm a half a century almost, I like to use that. Yeah, I got more of this now. Patience. I let God be God. I never try to take on God's job. Never. That means throwing myself to do a job that He naturally, in a divine order, takes care of. Thank you. I can't do that. Who am I? I don't even believe in the death penalty. I don't. And I worked at the prison. I don't believe in no death penalty. Who are you to take another person's life because of how you feel? I always laugh and make the comment and say humans. Humans are funny. Sometimes I feel like not of this world myself. People are disgusting. They're disgusting. That's how their mind is, narrow. Why is the narrow on this card here? Why is the narrow on this card here? Let me put my cards right in front of me. I don't know how this one ended up here in the deck, but it's in this deck. Being that she already knows why it's here. We're just going to get clarification through the cards. That way everybody can feel better, okay? Why is narrow on this here? Look what came up. This one flew out. Death. It needs to be a death to how people think. Get your life right. All you hear is, oh, this person broke and they ain't got no money in it. Hermit in reverse. Somebody deep in thought. Deep need to come out of all this energy. Everything narrow-minded, reverse. Get your life right. Reflect. Reflection. Reflection. Lord, I just wish the best on people. I swear I do. I do. I swear I do. I wish the best for people. Look what popped out. Sun. Because that's what I wish for people to have. It's okay if you don't wish that for me. It's all well, good, and fine. Sure is. Sure is. But I wish it for myself. And my prayers that go to my Father, He knows. He knows. It's just funny how people, time and space. Time and space. Oh yeah, it's gonna tell it. It is gonna tell it. Time and space. God is gonna reveal some things, baby. This high priestess don't even belong in this deck. This deck is way over here. This came from this deck. It's way over here. How that ended up in there, I don't know. But we're gonna leave you right there, mama. Yes, we are. Time and space. Why is time and space here? Why is time and space here? Why is time and space here? Synthesis. Everything is going to come together. Synthesis. Time and space is here with synthesis. Everything will come together in God's divine order. It will. Have patience. Have patience. Have patience. Enjoy your life. You've been enough. It's just enough. You being enough is just enough. God's here. Yes, He will. People need to understand truly. I'm a friendly person. Now I've always been so open to people and love people. Dullness is in reverse. There's no dullness here. It's none. My life is so full. I know I'm blessed and I enjoy my life. I enjoy it as much as I possibly can. I try to bring balance into everything that I do. I try. I try to bring balance. We all could work on it. There she go. I just saw her, passed her up. There she is. That's why. Guardian. She's protected. She is protected. Woman of crystals. Isn't she beautiful? Yes, she is. Guardian. Sun, balance. Why is the Guardian card here with the sun, balance? Synthesis. What do you want me to know, Holy Spirit? What are you trying to show me? Show me so I can help others. We have delusion in reverse. Synthesis is here with the Guardian. Be no delusion. Nobody's delusional. Well, there are some that are delusional, but this one here, no. No delusion. Nobody's delusional. Balance, the Guardian, and success. Success is coming. Balance is coming. You're guarded. You are protected and guarded by the High Priestess and the Guardian. You have equanimity, and it came out upright. There will be equal balance. There will be a fairness. Yes, it will. There will be that. Justice. There's a knower. Knower. Again. Aren't all these similar? The knower knows. Success is coming. Balance is coming. Equanimity is coming. Synthesis is coming. The knower knows. Because she's pure. There's a purity behind this. It is. Anything that's of God cannot be stopped. Maybe for a moment. Hindered. Not stopped. No. Think what you want. Regenerator. Fortune. And we got a player card here. 3 of them came out. I'm going to take the Regenerator card. Fortune is here. It sounds so great. Yes, it does, but it's a lot. So it came out earlier in another reading I did. So I'm going to put it back. It will sound like I cheated it out, you know? One fell over and I didn't see. That's success. I had that one already. What do we have, Holy Spirit? We have success here. Look. This cannot be faked. I'm sitting right here in the middle of the camera, and I was scared of the camera. Now that I was scared of. I don't do the camera. But we finna show all this beauty and greatness right here of all these protecting energies. Here she goes. Sorry. You have the High Priestess, the Knower, the Guardian, and look who came out. She's gone through a lot. And I'm gonna say she, because we have a whole emperor in this deck. And if he ain't popped out being a masculine energy, oh, I'm sorry. And speaking of him, I seen Devil's Play when I mentioned the emperor, but we're gonna leave that in now. Here we go. The Empress is here with success, with balance, with the regenerator, with time and space, with the guardian, and all these other beautiful cards. Spirit, what else do you need us to know? Oh, wow. Fortune. And look what popped out again. So I guess they were supposed to come out. Fortune and the player card is here. Fortune and player. Child of the world. Why is the fortune and the player card here? And they keep popping out. And they popped out earlier with the Empress. But weird. And they pop right back out. The Star. Fortune, player, and the Star. Why is fortune, player, and the Star here? Fortune, player, and the Star with the Empress. Nurturing. Clarify. Clarify. I said clarify. Star, fortune, player, Devil's Play. So, we got the Empress up here. And we got Devil's Play going on with players and money. And the Star. It's a lot. Player. Look at all those people in this card. I usually look at this as the player like playing. But with everything else that has come out and what was being talked about and questioned, it's a lot of people in this one card that are players. When it came behind fortune, with the Star, this Empress, High Priestess, Knower, that's got a guardian. Yeah, she's guarded. Totally. A little energy probably slipped in here and there through a crevice where they weren't completely aware of what was going on, but that was the catch-22. Wasn't that trick right there from him? Huh? That was the trick, right? Devil's Play and player. Well, how about that? Which deck do I want to stick with? Do I? I think I may as well just keep on using this one. Let's just use them. We're on them. Why is Devil's Play here with the player? Why is Devil's Play? Please confirm, Spirit. Please, so I can understand clearly. Oh my God, Spirit, you tickle me every time. You got a funny sense of humor, God. I tell you that all the time. Well, look who came out. See it well. So I'm glad I said what I said to begin. When I said, why is Devil's play here with the player. Uh-huh. And all the other ones I asked about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, look what came out. I said, let me just stick with the deck I've been using already because, see, she's already on the table. She's been on the table. But the problem with her being on the table is, I'm not going to say the problem with her. Her being on the table with all of this. This problem right here comes in for him. Because now they're both on the table. So now we don't have to wonder and say, oh, well, gender and tarot is fluid. No. There she is. That's a whole woman. And when I talk to my cards, Spirit shows me just what I'm asking. And there's a whole man. When I asked why I was devil's play here, with fortune and money, we all know what was done now. Come on. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Because you do speak through me. Yes, you do. And look who came out, the surfer. Right after devil's play and the emperor. So to me, this being the third card, these two came out. Oh, let's go back though. The player came out first with devil's play. Then the emperor to help me identify. And even more so, there it is, a surfer card. So, yeah, that's me kind of understanding of. Let me put this emperor back up there so I can clarify the rest of this reading to stay on course. It helps when the energies are separated like this. They were inspired to do this shit. It was an aspiration for them. Look at the card. This person really thought, like, yeah, and look at this one. Everything in their power. Everything in their power. In his power, he did everything. Everything in his power to play this energy out. To hurt another person. Took all your strength. You got two different hands up in the air. You using everything up in you to hurt another person. It's ridiculous. Now you're in hangman mode looking stupid. Leave people alone. Confusion. Leave people alone. Now you're up there looking stupid, just like I said, in hangman mode, behind all this confusion you brought upon others and yourself. Why's confusion here? Why's confusion here? I already know why, but why is confusion here, Spirit? Anger. Who's angry? Who is angry? Why? Angry for what? There's no need for anger. Illumination. No need for all of that. No need. Lovers. Either they were lovers. Is this emperor? Or they wanted to be lovers? Somebody's angry. They've been illuminated. Angry. Illumination lovers. Fear in reverse. Why's the lovers here? Fear popped out way over there. Why's the lovers here? Clarifying. Do I need to switch decks? Somebody's angry. Passion. Illumination. Lovers. Passion. Compassion. Why are they here? Who is upset? It's like an emperor is upset behind all of this. Somebody's been illuminated. I keep saying that. Oh shit, that's a lot. Can't oh Lord, forgive me, sorry YouTube. That's too many. Too many. False passion, compassion, lovers, and illumination here. Who is this? It looks fancy. It looks nice. Probably got him in Devil's Play to start with, huh? I understand the spirit. Reward. Somebody. Passion, compassion, reward. Illumination. Somebody's been illuminated. And I'm tired of getting this same energy. Even though we know this Empress is illuminated. Passion, compassion, reward, lovers. Somebody angry, confused, and then Hangman position over here on the other side. Lovers, reward. I probably need to switch. Why's lovers and reward in here? Passion, compassion. Creativity. Fulfillment. Regenerator. Oh yeah, she's all that. She's gonna regenerate some things. Somebody is sad. Over here with confusion and anger and Hangman position, Devil's Play. You stay on that side of the board and I'm gonna keep all this over here. Stay over there. And my side over here. How's Five of Cups here with anger and confusion and Devil's Play spirit? Ten of Cups. This person is angry, confused. Hangman, that's another confused. They're in Devil's Play. We don't need to go back over those cards again, I don't think. But there's another sad card behind this, behind the Ten of Cups. She ain't trying to hear it. She ain't trying to hear that. Nah. Be sad. No. They ain't trying to hear it. Nobody trying to hear all that. She in the Two of Swords. Right after a Ten of Cups or Two of Swords. Come on now. Page of Cups. The energy don't match. The energy don't match what's over here on this side of the table. This energy don't match this energy over here. No. You can't. Maybe bringing this. Yeah. She feeling like she. We gonna say that. Yeah. You can't do that. No. Too many cards. Too many. It's 3 cards. Too many. That's why they're in the Two of Swords. You got to bring some more than a little Page of Cups to get a 10 of Cups. Now they want a commitment. Look like somebody want to go to the altar. The tower on the bottom of the card, though. Yep, Joel is, because they're, what? Ain't nobody trying to hear that. Nobody wants to hear all of that. Nope. Somebody had a chance to do all of this. Then you're looking stupid with all these negative cards over here. and a tower on the bottom. And there's another hangman card. Come on, let's be honest now. For real? Really? Energy don't lie. Didn't I say it? Energy don't lie. Nope. 5 of Wands. Fighting. Why are people fighting? Somebody sad and somebody fighting. And somebody ain't trying to hear it. So, and they need strength. And another card then feel. They need strength behind this. They need strength behind this. And this. And this. Because of this. And this. I'm at 105. I can go on all day. And I get the same story every time. It never fails. Look. See? Why is all this on the board, Spirit? Oh! When I said why is all this on the board, this came out. Somebody been stealing and getting away with people's shit. Let's be honest. That the Emperor go again. That he go again. Yeah. They came out together. And this one. Let me flip it. I'm a left-hander. Yes, I am. Sure am. Somebody trying to get away from all of that. Man, it made me cuss. I'm trying to watch my mouth. Where he going? Where he going? It flew over there. Where he going? To Heartbreak? Yeah, Heartbreak City. Yeah, where he going? Heartbreak. What's the Three of Swords here? Next to somebody trying to get away. King of Cups. Emperor. Queen of Swords. Three of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Swords. The Fool. Who's taking the leap of faith? The World in reverse. Who's taking the leap of faith? It's facing a Queen of Swords. Two of Pentacles. World in reverse. The Two of Pentacles is falling under a King of Cups and catty-cornered a Three of Swords. And under the Fool, got an Empress in reverse. What's the Empress in reverse? Hangman. Again. Empress in reverse and Hangman position. Knight of Swords in reverse. Too many. But look who's here. Again. 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 It fell under the Empress. Somebody been stealing from that Empress? Or she been stealing from somebody? Because she's showing in reverse.